Is the most successful investor of all time, and he's often looked at for advice as to what you should do in terms of investments. He manages one of the largest funds in the world still. He sort of leads that. He doesn't operationally manage it, but he recently said that he's taken a position of putting around 50% of the cash that he's in charge of in cash. So like literally having it in like a savings account, like a bank account, where it's just sat there not doing anything. For most people that's crazy. You think, why am I giving you money to just have it sat with you and not making any extra money? That's why I've given it to you, is to make more money. We're talking tens of billions of pounds, dollars, whatever. Part of this is this almost an apathy or an impasse, or a sort of lack of any feeling that there's any good options. He's basically saying there's no good deals around, there's nothing good to buy, or there aren't many things good to buy. So he's kind of just taking the seat and just waiting for something to change. And it's a good metaphor, I think, for how I felt for the past year or so. Really, I sort of achieved a lot of my goals that I was really hungry to achieve, and I kind of leveled out and entered this sort of plateau sort of stage, which I've been in before. So I'm trying to get the sun out your this Tony Robbins video I'm going to link was extremely helpful for that. It just gave me some ideas of what to do, and it really worked. And it's worked. Last time I saw it was a few years back now. It sort of gave me the motivation to pick myself up and just keep going, and it got me to the next stage in my life. But from there, I suppose I've sort of come to another plateau, and it's about finding another way of getting past that. It's about finding another way of getting past that plateau and reaching the next stage in life. But it's almost knowing what is the next stage. I think today it was a bit of adds an interesting development, something I was thinking about, and kind of stumbled upon something that I think does represent maybe a new step forwards, a new direction, new way that I want to be going. And it's the first time in, like I say, over a year now that I felt that way. So I thought it was a good chance to reflect on that, and maybe think about yourselves. Are you living the life that you want to live? Are you going in the right direction? Are you just sort of letting yourself be pulled along? Are you just doing what seems to feel right? Have you made a conscious decision as to where you're going, what you want to achieve? Are you working towards something, or are you just sort of coasting? You just sort of taking over, doing all right? Because there's an old saying, if we're not moving, we're dying. And it's very true. We're always spending time. So if you think you've just got this constant leak that you're constantly spending, every minute that goes by, that's the minute you don't get to live and do the things that you want to do. Unless you're living like the perfect life and you're completely happy and you want nothing more, you couldn't think of anything you could ever want more, which I think is probably unlikely. It's always good to have some ambition, some hunger, some drive to still keep going and do something extra, doing something different. And sometimes it is okay to take a seat and just sort of be in that plateau and just take a breather. Really, you've worked hard to get there. Why not enjoy it? And that's what it's been about for me, really. Just trying to think, where do I go from here? But yeah, I think it's an interesting point. Like I say, watch the video. It's really helpful for me. You might find it helpful now. You might find it helpful in future. Just take it on board as advice. Hope it helps you out like it has done me. That's everything. Thanks for watching. See you soon.